amazing platforms that you're streaming live with us from, but rather also, which is most importantly, ensure you have our application on your phone, because we are talking about the mainstream media and how people are being shadow banned. That is our topic for today. Mainstream media is on extreme panic mode because, of course, of Trump's decision that is about to be making. All this censorship is about to disappear. I don't know if we can say truly people are going to have freedom of expression for real, because we understand Trump is not really also like a free man. Let's just be factual. He's not a free man as well. He's not the one controlling and running all this system. So we're gonna talk about that and see how much, or with the decision he's gonna be making, how far will people be able to express themselves. Earlier today on my show, the Pan African Glitch Show, I was sharing videos of course the mass kidnapping, to be specific, not just Kenya, where of course journalists being one of them, bloggers, and people are talking freely about the system, the government, the politicians are being abducted, are being killed, tortured, so that they can speak up again. And this is something that has been going on for a while or for years. And finally, we have someone who has actually seen this happening, and he has now the power to change things literally globally, I'd say, because this is a global effect. The change is gonna have, or the decision is gonna make, also still has an impact on the rest of the countries. So we're gonna see how this is going to give people the freedom of expressing themselves, like the Black Out Fire Network released yesterday. And you have the Black Out Fire Network Radio Station. So once you have the application, ensure of course you are signed in, ensure of course for you not to miss out the show. Of course, you see all the posters that are very active right there, and you have the time indicated of what time the shows are. You have all the news and updates of what is happening, not just in Kenya but across Africa and the global news at large. And that's one thing I love about our app again. You can listen to the radio. If you're not getting the chance to actually come on YouTube, come on Twitter, you can listen to the radio segment itself, literally, as you do other things on your phone, so long as you are connected to the internet. But staying healthy, which is your wealth, rush to the BHFN Sports Store and get yourself some amazing organic products that we have right here for you. So in case you've been working out and you're not getting enough nutrition, so you need to add more from the BHFN sports store, which actually are very affordable. And I'd love reminding you, once you make your first, second purchases, you'll be actually getting a discount with us. If you make your first two, second purchases, you'll be getting a discount with us. Starting from the sports and nutrition, vitamins, proteins, amino acids and blends, beauty supplements, food and beverages, and also the natural extracts. We're talking about the multivitamin gummy bears, which is only $19. We have the vitamin D3 2000, $19. The green superfood, $35. Complete multivitamin, $32 only. And if you explore the page, you can get something even much more better. Apart from all that we have other amazing products. If you don't want the vitamins, you can actually get yourself your side chick, your wife, your mother, your daughter. It's a festival season again. Don't go home empty handed. Go home looking healthy, but and also get your family some healthy supplements. Starting with the Alpha Energy, only $50. Brain and Focus Formula, $39. Consecutive Support, $29. And Subcolon Gentle Cleanse, $35 as well. And under our beverages, we're not letting you guys, the coffee lovers, down. We have the Manuka Honey Coffee, $59. And again, remember you can get a discount, okay? And we also have the mushroom coffee fusion coming from the Lao Maize and the Chaga, only $36. The hemp coffee blend, medium roast, $32. And the Brazilian blend, leave the white woman alone, only $31. And last but not least, and our natural extracts, but that's not the end because others I'm not mentioning. So if you have the app, you explore the page, you'll get to see all that I'm scrolling down, literally, because I can't read all of that right now. But we have also the natural extracts, starting from the platinum turmeric, $25, moringa pure, $26, to all the moringa lovers, those who have been looking for moringa, here is one organic. We have so many fake supplements of moringa. Remember that people are making money. The economy is tough, so ensure you're getting yourself organic and the real things. And we also have the lion man's mushroom, $33, and also the honey goat weed. Don't get your wife equatorial guinea again. Only $33. You have all the energy strips and the energy from the honey goat weed. So yes, enjoy those amazing products. And in case you have any questions, remember we have an amazing active chat just right down here on your right end. You can be able to communicate with us, ask questions. If you're finding any difficulties as you order or make your purchase, ensure you also question before you do so. Nonetheless, karibuni sana. Yes, we have Mr. Blackout Fire, we have Jibba Jabba in the building, and everyone who's joining through BitChute on Rumble and Amazon TV. Hope you guys are doing great. Karibu, Mr. Blackout Fire.
Asante sana, Joby.
How you doing?
I'm doing better than you.
That's what's up, period. That's what's up. I like that energy. That's what's up. As you should be doing. You should be doing great. That's what's up. But I see Jiba Jabba. He says, hey there, Joby. Hope you're well. I'm doing great. Recovering from my voice. My voice is the one recovering, but I'm doing amazing right now. I can't complain. And he says he's having lunch. It's 1 p.m. Thank you for letting me know. It is 2 minutes past 9 p.m. right here. Eat the 254. I also see Jiba Jabba says, Joby, you could get on Eskimo to buy ice cubes. You could get on Eskimo to buy some ice cubes. I don't know what's Eskimo number one. I gotta Google that.
He's saying you're a good saleswoman. If you get an Eskimo is a person, an Eskimo. Look it up. An Eskimo is up in the it's up in the Arctic, Joby. So he's saying you're so good, you can get an Eskimo. Look up Eskimo. The image of Eskimo. That you can buy Eskimo to buy ice cubes. And the Eskimos don't need ice cubes because it's already cold where they're at. He's saying you're a good salesperson. I was saying you can get an Eskimo to buy ice cubes when they don't need them.
Okay. Okay. I see an Eskimo. Is the thing the whatever thing? Yeah. I
Yeah,
see
the
the I
coat.
can see the
They got
yeah.
the coat on because it's cold. But they got ice cubes up there.
Yeah.
They don't need ice cubes. So you can get them to buy ice cubes when they don't need them.
It's crazy, man. I'm not doing that. But anyway, Kariburi Sana. I hope you guys are doing great. Welcome to today's conversation. Like I said, we shall be talking about the mainstream media. I see there's a video I wanted to show of Alex Jones, who has actually been appointed or accepted the call of becoming Trump's state reporter. I'm not sure. I've not gotten the right word.
Press secretary. He's in there. Yeah, press secretary. That's not.
Press secretary. Yeah. Press
Uh,
secretary. Sorry, yeah. I'm the press secretary. I'm gonna correct that on the top. It's press secretary of Trump. And of course, with so much going on, which I've seen, of course, and you've spoken about it during the weekend. I don't want to go back to all that. I like the way Trump is moving, but focusing on the mainstream media, I feel like that is something we've been talking about for quite a long time. I feel like since I joined Black on Fire and even before, Black on Fire was shadow banned because of course, the truth that is being passed on here. This is why our numbers no longer grow and all that. And other people have been affected. This is why
yeah.
we have other platforms like BitChute, which has given people the opportunity to, share
That's why. That's why they
posts.
went to BitChute. How about BitChute and Rumble was created because
Mhm,
because of YouTube. People
mhm,
created different other platforms to get away from YouTube because everybody's censored. That's
mhm,
why you go on BitChute. You get all the truth on BitChute. You don't get. BitChute is the most least censored platform ever. You can say all you want to say on BitChute.
mhm. Yeah, you can say whatever you want on video. That is true. So I was asking, and as we get to share these videos, we get started, of course, with the conversation. Let me see, because my internet is really acting up. Let me see if I'm gonna be able to share it. My internet
Have
is
they?
kind of acting up.
And have they come out to try to fix the internet today?
Yeah, they told us 24 hours, so we've been waiting
Yeah.
for the response. So of course they're gonna respond, and once it's back, we're always gonna see the signal. That's the good part. They told us
Okay.
24 hours. So we're going to wait to see by tomorrow if it's going to be back. If not,
Yeah.
I'll communicate to them. So let me share this video right here as we get started, and see what Donald Trump is going to be able to do, with all this. You think he's going to be able to pull off, like, be able
I
to
don't think.
control?
No, they're gonna try to stop him because they're control. But he's trying. He's the only one. I've never heard in my whole life ever somebody say what Donald Trump has said the last week. Never. Nobody, no person ever, because they don't control them. He's talking about going after these
Yeah.
people. You've never heard that. I'm gonna get the media. I'm gonna start prosecuting them. I'm gonna go after these social media platforms. We're gonna break them up. If they don't do that, we're
Yeah.
gonna break their ass up with the freedom of speech. You're not gonna be able to allow to
Mm-hmm.
shadow ban people and shut people up. I've never heard nobody in my
Mm-hmm.
whole life ever said what he said. Ever, Joby.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm now
So
50 years old. I'm not no spring chicken. I'm now 50. So I've never heard that in my life.
so we're gonna see, of course, that's why I'm asking, and we're gonna see, of course, actions are louder than words. That is one thing for sure.
I think
We're
I
gonna
think he's
see.
gonna try because he's talking about, but he's got pushed. That's why he's got pushed back now. That's why everybody. That's why the media's going against now the military. All these people have been installed by this banking cartel. See, when you
Mhm.
print money, you get to pay off everybody. They've been blackmailed, or they've been blackmailed and also bribed. So when you get to print money from nothing, Joe, but you get to bribe everybody, and if they don't do that, you'll put them in compromising positions and
Yeah.
blackmail them. So that's
Mm-hmm.
what's going on. And so then
Yes.
they're not gonna give their power up, Joby, without a fight. That's why all
Yep.
the states now you got all the Democratic states saying we're not going to follow Trump's orders. What do you mean? He's the
Mm-hmm.
president of the United States. You got to follow his orders. As long as it's not nothing to do with your state, if it's federal,
Mm-hmm.
you got to go along with it. As long as it don't go against your state law. Go ahead, Joe.
Yeah. So let me share this very quickly as it continues.
What you're about to witness isn't just a staffing announcement. It's the establishment's first nightmare come true. As White House press secretary, the same deep state that tried to silence him, that stripped him of his platforms, that thought destroyed him forever, faced him every day from behind the White House podium. Donald Trump Jr. supports it. Candace Owens is ready to pay his salary herself, and the mainstream media is in absolute
The
panic.
good news is
But Alex Jones don't want to do that. You know
Alex
what? Alex,
Jones,
Alex Jones always said no because he doesn't use his power. His
there is a
platform makes
massive
him.
campaign.
Well, his platform makes him millions of dollars. Alex Jones is supposed to lose his damn platform to become press secretary. So he knows that loses his power. He must be out there talking what he's doing. So, but yeah, this will probably make people go crazy. But go ahead, Joe. I ain't know that this is funny.
Mm-hmm.
Is one man who I would love to see at that podium. Oh, yes. Here's some of the stories behind that. But this is the scene at Mar-a-Lago. Yes, robot dogs are now patrolling Mar-a-Lago. And thank God they are. Because just too many Secret Service failures, right? So I'm not sure who's controlling these dogs or if they're fully autonomous, but security has been completely amplified. I don't know if there's a gun on those things or not, but if I saw one of those things coming at me, I might walk the other way. But thank God there is a president. But I know you guys want to talk about Alex Jones, right? For press secretary? Yeah, that is what everyone is talking about. And he definitely gets my vote for that. Here we have Alex formally accepting the offer. A massive movement online. Will it actually happen? I don't know. I believe Donald Trump Jr. has actually stated that he is for it as well.
That would be Alex Jones. Again, they're I want to put in
Let me
as
just
press
stop it at that. I don't
secretary
want
for
to
like
share
a
the whole
month.
video. I wanted to share that specific part where he's talking about Alex Jones being appointed as a secretary,
Press
literally. So,
secretary.
like I
Yeah,
said,
press
personally, I
secretary.
don't. Yeah, press secretary. I don't feel like they're really gonna be able to control the narrative fully. That is basically what personally I'd saying, because I feel like that
A
is
lot,
going
a
to,
lot.
especially.
Where they can't control, they can't control that. No one's listening to the mainstream media no more, Joe. Their numbers are in the dirt.
Mhm,
That's why they control.
mhm,
They want to control social media and other parts of media. Nobody looks at the
mhm,
news. Like Alex Jones got that right. Mainstream media is dead. We're the news now,
mhm,
Joe. That's why they
mhm,
shadow banners. We're the news now. They've already destroyed their credibility, Joby. They're
mhm,
not the news about it, man. They keep saying, oh, we got to stop them. We got to stop people from actually being able to talk. They're not listening to us no more. They've been destroyed. That's why they call it the dinosaur media.
mhm.
Nobody believes the mainstream media no more. In America, the numbers are destroyed. Put us up, Joe. Say, how many, put us up, say, what are the numbers of mainstream news in America? What are the numbers? What are the percentages? It's low as shit. That's why they lost. That's why they mad too. We don't control the media. Like I showed in the show I did. Was that Friday night I showed that or Saturday night I showed that during the show when the guy came in and told you they don't listen to you no more. They listen to Joe Rogan and other people. They don't listen to you people in the news. You might be mad. That Friday show I did. One of the shows I did Friday and Saturday. It might have been Friday show. Mainstream media don't got any power. Nobody watches the shit. They know it's lies. They know they jumped the shark. So ask oh Joey froze. Yeah, we're using data, guys, because the internet is acting up and the Wi-Fi has been acting up this morning. You'll be using the phone data, so it's probably gonna go in and out. It's unstable. But nobody watches the mainstream media for any news. That's why they put them all on social media and prop them all up. Nobody watches that shit because that's their narrative. That's their echo chamber. All of it. Those are things conservative, from liberal to conservative, all phony. It's all kabuki theater. Push the same fake narrative out there. It's mind control. And that's why the people, when they got the technology back in the 40s, same people that always own it. It's mind control. Oh, that was Friday night I did this shit. That was Friday that show that. So yeah, it's mind control. They say you might think you're important, but nobody's watching you guys. Nobody thinks you're important. Your mainstream media, nobody pays attention to you, and nobody thinks you're important. Nobody cares what the hell you're thinking, what you're saying. You do nothing but gaslight and tell lie after lie after lie. There's no truth in your broadcasting. The people know it. There's no journalism no more. All you got is a damn a TV model reading off a script. And we showed you years ago with the same Mockingbird media. Everybody was saying the same thing over and over again. If Joby makes it back or not. But I've never seen a president, guys, say what Trump is saying. I've never heard this in my life. A whole lifetime, I've never heard this ever. And that's why it's even surprising me that he's going saying this stuff right now instead of waiting until it became inaugurated. So you heard the whole establishment now coming down on him. He must have broke free some puppets because he got the whole Pentagon trying to stage a coup because they want all these wars after wars after wars. Nobody wants these wars. It never mind. It never mattered what we wanted. War after war after war. See if Joe can come back in. For internet stabilized. But Alex Jones is not going to take the job. He's not going to want to stop what he's doing. His power and influence with his own brand. Oh, and he had to censor himself more than he's being censored now. They don't want to do that. He's already controlled opposition. Okay, Joe be back. All right, Joe be back.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Nothing you can do about it.
My
The
internet
data.
is,
Yeah.
yeah,
They
internet
use
is messed up.
phone data.
Yeah, but we are back. So the next video I want to share here is about still Trump's decision, and still, of course, there's been crazy reaction. Personally, during the weekend, I've picked a lot of crazy reaction from so many people because of the results, because of Trump's
Yeah. Where are all
decisions
these
that
where are all these
in,
where are all these actors that were gonna leave the country? Why they say, we're gonna leave if Trump leaves, we're gonna leave. Why haven't they left?
Mhm.
Y'all said,
Exactly.
nah,
We
we're
have
not
people
going
like
nowhere.
the transgenders are going crazy because of course some of the things he said during the weekend, where he's going to ask the Congress to pass the bill establishing that only we have two genders, to recognize male and female.
Exactly.
And mhm. He spoke about also no operating on children, the
Yeah,
operation on
I
children,
showed that.
the
Yeah, I showed that.
parents
I showed that on
the
Saturday's
parents
show.
the parents' consent. Women are going also crazy. Others are getting divorced. Others are leaving their boyfriends. Others are going to get the family planning injections because they don't want to have, of course, babies. Others, of
So
course,
yeah,
they have no
they let you know
appetite to
this.
have
They let you know
abortion.
that these people are highly propagandized too. They're lost in their mind. So what? Good, good. They let you know how insane the left wing has become. They're highly propagandized to get talking crazy. But Trump just said normal things
Yeah.
about the LGBTQ. There's two genders, man and female. That's right. I agree with it. So things have gone out of control. So I played that. Yeah, I played that
So
on Saturday's show.
mhm. Let me play this one as we get to discuss a little bit as we continue.
All right, this is priceless. The 4B movement. These women are all over the internet talking about how there are not.
What's the 4B movement first? Because I was trying to understand that. What's this 4B movement?
That's the
What is
shit. Oh,
the 4B
that's the thing.
movement? Someone explain to me.
That, that's the thing that started in South Korea. Remember? Who took, who talked about that a couple years ago when they came to our show, Joe? That Candy. I think that was Candy. Crazy ass talking about that. They don't want men. They don't want to give sex to men and all that.
Oh, Nani, I remember it was
Who was that talking
oh
about that
yeah, I think
crazy?
that was Iwaton and a certain guest.
Was that
It was I
Iraton?
think Iwaton
Okay.
and a guest. They were discussing. Yeah,
Okay.
I
Yeah.
remember. I remember now. God damn.
Divorce your husband, no relations of any kind at all, no babies. Yeah, they'll be having no babies, all because of Trump, winning the office, and also the women in Florida are particularly absolutely losing their minds over our 6-week abortion ban. I don't know if I can say that, but anyways, so yeah, this is fun. They're seeing such a meltdown in my entire life.
The problem is that they bought into the lie so much and they believe it so hard that they truly Adolf Hitler. That's what we have to figure out. How do we overcome? Because it doesn't matter how much that Donald Trump achieves until we start red pilling people and start, which is going to be very, very, like, we're still going to be polarized and we're still going to be for the next 4 years. We've got to figure out how to overcome the American people.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Jeff Dornick. We need to break the conditioning and get these people saved from their. He wants to reform the FISA courts. He wants to drain.
Yeah, because most of the people, of course, those who are affected by the Biden's administration's agendas right now, I'd say most of the past bill are really going nuts. I only bumped into one video that was making sense from a black
It's longer than just Joe, but they've been propagandized their whole life, and it really it really got bigger under Obama, not Biden. Obama brought all that shit in. They used him as the Trojan horse.
Okay.
And filtered all this shit in through his ass. Go ahead, Joe.
Drain the shadow state. He wants an audit on intel agencies so there's no more spying on Americans. He wants to move much of the federal bureaucracy out of Washington, D.C. He wants to ban federal bureaucrats from going on to regulatory agencies. He's going hard in the paint after the cartels. He literally wants to wage war against the cartels. And these morons, these libtards, these brainwashed fools, these
he got there because the cartels are really, the CIA runs all cartels on this planet. The drug cartels are the CIA. And I was showing you Gary Rabbit already exposed that years ago, back in the 90s, why he got 2 bullets in the head. He got, Joey said he got reincarnated and killed himself again. So cartels are the CIA. This is the CIA's dark money. That's how they get their dark money to run all their programs off the books through drug money. And so remember, the royal British family and the Rothschilds, got rich off of drugs. They got control of the drug business back in the 1800s, and it was called the Chinese Opium War. The Chinese Opium War. That was ran by the Rothschilds and the British fucking royal family. Drug dealers. Yeah, you didn't know that. First major drug dealers on the planet were the Rothschilds and the goddamn British royal family. And you can look that up. This is real. So you think they were going to get that up when they created the CIA? They just moved into the CIA. CIA runs all these cartels. So Trump is talking about fucking their money up. And that's another. So let's see, they're all coming out now. I've never heard a president say what Trump just said. Ever in my whole life. You've never heard none of this. Go ahead, Joe.
China during the Great Revolution. No more sex with men. No more relations of any kind with men. Because abortion? Because Orange Man bad? This is Trump derangement syndrome on steroids. As much as you may disdain them like I do, we really ought to pray for them. They are lost souls. Before we start this important update with Jeff Dornick, just a quick word about our sponsor. How do you feel if that's in food pyramid and this cardiopathy developed food problem be healthy at at least exactly it's report the insanity? That's the way I'm seeing it, and I'm very eager to talk about that and so much more with Jeff Dornick from the Jeff Dornick Show. Jeff, welcome back. How are you?
Very good. Very good. Thanks for having me back on. It's always a blast.
Last spoke, you and I were both worried about the potential for another stolen election, but somehow this one was just a bit too big to rig. And I got to tell you, though, one of the discoveries I've made over the past week is that Trump derangement syndrome is alive and well and far more widespread than I realized.
Yeah.
A couple of personal anecdotes I can share in this broadcast. What have you noticed? Are you dealing with any TDS in your life?
Yeah, there's definitely been a lot of TDS, but also I've been having a lot of, and again, this is very anecdotal, but I've been having a lot of people reaching out to me and texting me and letting me know, like, hey, I just want you to know, I didn't say this publicly, but I did vote for Trump, and it was interesting as well. Me being in communist California, if you look at the numbers, Trump gained
California.
significant ground in California, even after what was it, tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of people fled the state of California. Last time around, I believe it was something like was it like 60 something to 30 something when it was Biden versus Trump. This time it was 57 to 40. So they went he cut the margin between the Democrats and Trump from a 30% margin down to 17% just in one election cycle. So out here, they're waking up to something is not right in the Democrat Party is going way too far left, and I think that finally people are starting to wake up to the fact.
Well, it's interesting too.
Yeah, I said the Democratic Party has destroyed itself.
Come to Jesus moment and realizing that the old political order is being ran. He wants any Soros shocked that the incumbent political order is being crushed around the globe. He says, quote, "This is the first time this has ever happened in almost 120 years of collapsing support. The world absolutely despised. Macron at 16% in the polls. The New World Order, the globalist regime is just collapsing, Jeff. This is the moment."
Like historically, the New World Order was something that was done in secret, and ever since Trump came around, it's like they all came out from in the closet, came out in the open, and just told us right out, hey, yeah, you know what? We're going to take away your free will. We're going to tax you to death. You're not going to own anything, and you're going to be happy. And they're telling us, they're basically telling us their agenda, their globalist agenda, as opposed to doing it in secret. And people are like, yeah, we don't want that. We don't want you taking control of our kids and pushing transgenderism on them and abortions up to and after birth and all. Like it's like it used to be to where things were done in secret. Now they're doing it out in the open, and I think they're realizing, crap, maybe we shouldn't come out and just said what we wanted to do. Yeah.
Have you been watching what's going on in Arizona? Because it sure looks to me as though they couldn't rig the general election from the presidency. Significant number of people didn't vote the ballot red. We're believe that? I don't buy it.
Yeah, no, really, because I did a check in the states and about this, but like the Trump's numbers were at a certain at one point that didn't vote for Carrie Lake, that voted for Trump. Here was the interesting thing. This is where they're not getting presidential election. They're running the ballot. Here, why? So, it wasn't just some of her insults and some of her things about establishment Republicans and John McCain. Okay, tens of thousands of supporters they're trying to claim voted for the social that was shady. Now there's some shenanigans going on. So when looking at that, she was Lake. It's that Donald Trump supports by 10 voted for the socialist Democrat that was running in.
I think there should be some perp walks this time, right? There should be some investigations, and the election riggers should be tried for their crimes. Prison, just like put the Jan 6ers in prison, right? This needs to happen. It would happen. He gave a very stern warning about election rigging and election meddling prior to the election. And try election riggers. A bigger question might be, will he really get inaugurated? Will they really do a peaceful transition of power? Alex Jones is
that's something I'm also asking.
Worried that they won't. He's very concerned that they will not. They're playing possum That's the emergency. They have no intention of peacefully handing over power to Trump in January. I pray to God he's wrong.
So here's my thing, and I've been in the minority in my opinion, but I would say that I think that Alex Jones is wrong. And he's been right on a whole host of things, and I don't normally disagree with him on issues. But in this circumstance, when they ran Kamala Harris, because I was sure that they were going to run Gavin Newsom. I thought Gavin Newsom was the best candidate for them to run because he is this country's best liar. He can lie to your face with a smile on his face. He is like Satan personified. Like, he will lie to you and convince you that he's telling you the truth. And so he's the best liar. He could have lied his way to the presidency. The fact that they didn't pick him and they picked Kamala, to me, showed that they were conceding this election. And that's why I anticipated that there wasn't going to be election shenanigans and election fraud this time around in her race with Donald Trump. And I came to the realization that I think that the Democrats and the powers that be actually want Donald Trump back in office. And here's why. Number one, the dirty secret in politics is that the minority party, the opposition party, raises the most money, so they can make a crap ton of money saying, hey, I'm fighting against Donald Trump. They'll do whatever they can to hold him up legislatively. They'll do whatever they can to divide us more, polarize us more, have us at each other's throats, attacking each other constantly. It's going to be mass chaos for the next 4 years. So from that perspective, I truly believe that they want Donald Trump in office for the next 4 years, but they're going to throw everything that they possibly can at him. The deep state is going to come out of the woodwork. Every single intelligence agency is going to go after him. They're going to have people, that are entrenched in the CIA. They're going to be doing all kinds of investigations. It's going to be a madhouse, and I can guarantee you, it's going to be crazy. We better be prepared for that. So I think that my concern is not, is Trump going to get into office? It's what's going to happen when he gets into office. That's my concern on a whole host of issues from a whole host of different directions. It's not whether he's going to get in, it's what's going to happen after he gets in.
Yeah. Well, you know what's happening right now? Before he gets in, Trump derangement syndrome is off the charts. Let me show you just a couple of things, and then maybe I'll share a personal anecdote from what happened last night to me and my wife. Check this out.
All right. 4B movement starting. You know what we're gonna do?
I've decided that cigarettes don't count today, and I honestly might go get a tattoo.
If you don't know what the 4B movement is, Korean women had decided to stop having babies until they received equal rights.
That is not a joke. That is not an exaggeration. They are not dating men. They are not marrying men. They are not having children with men. They're not even sleeping with men anymore. And it's called the 4B movement because the Korean words for those four things all start with the letter B.
Today, I want to get into the expansion of the 4B movement into the 5B movement, the 6B movement,
the Chinese iteration of the 6B, 4T, or 10BT movement, the 7B movement, the 8B movement, and the 8B, 4T.
And I think all women should stop having sex for the next 4 years.
I want the men in this country to know that half the female population, we're dry.
For the next 4 years, I am going to abstain from schmex with men.
Nobody want to sleep. No one want to sleep with you rotten bitches. Exactly.
Alone,
exactly. Nobody wants to sleep with you rotten bitches. What are you talking about? Good. Thank you. You keep your rotten coochies to yourself.
Y'all get ready to go on a dry spell. No more sex for y'all. Like, y'all better get yourself on that.
Good.
I don't know
we can go to Diddy's house and get some baby oil. Fuck yeah.
But no more coochie for you. Like,
that's what's going to happen. Here's what kept them up at night. Their reproductive health freedom. What an oxymoron that is. I said that to my wife the other day, Jim. Reproductive health freedom? You want to talk about a baby? Your idea of freedom is to abort that baby? These women are insane. By the way, they're cutting off their hair. Did you see this? They're shaving their heads in protest to Donald J. Trump reclaiming the White House. They're insane.
It's your goddamn hair. No one cares. You're gonna. It's your goddamn hair.
It's really interesting because you look at the way that the left is responding to this loss, and they're doing no self-reflection and taking no responsibility for this loss. The reality of it is that they've gone too far and too extreme. And the average everyday American is just like, look, I can't get behind this. We do have Bill Maher.
Exactly.
Yes, he still voted for Kamala, and he's still a diehard Democrat and all of that.
They destroyed the party. Exactly.
Saying Democrats are going way too far on all these different issues.
Crazy shit.
maybe you guys are off into crazy town. You guys need to come back a little bit because you're not
Exactly.
appealing to the everyday person. And the problem is that Kamala Harris and the Democrat leadership, they appeal to the most vocal minority of the Democrat Party. And I think that they need to realize that they made a mistake because they need to listen to which group of people is the largest. And in all reality, when you had people like RFK Jr. and Elon Musk and Joe Rogan and Tulsi Gabbard and everybody's leaving the Democrat Party and fleeing to come over to the Republican Party because the Democrats are just too insane. At a certain point, they're going to blaming the people that are leaving. And what that we've been talking about, that big tent party of common principles of freedom and liberty. We can disagree on a whole host of issues, but if we agree on the Constitution of the United States, and yeah, we should have personal property rights, and yes, we shouldn't be aborting babies at the 9th month, if not afterwards. If we can find unity on a whole host of issues, I think the Democrats become irrelevant unless they change course.
I just said that they're done. They cease to exist. The Democratic Party's gone so far that you cease to exist. You don't want to get black people done, so you're not going to get that vote ever again. Enough black people have already left the plantation. You're not getting that vote again. Enough black men and enough black women have left. So unless you get on your motherfucking knees, you better start talking that reparations shit or something, or you'll never. I told you. You'll never be a national party no more. Yeah, you'll win a state, you'll win a city, but you'll never be a national party. You'll never be a national party again. I know Joe was even gone. I know he was even gone, Joe. I know he was even gone. You'll never be a national party again. You'll win a state, your few states, that's it. But a national party, you cease to exist. You've gone so fucked. I've seen the numbers. I was looking at them. I said, what? I've never seen this in my whole years of voting. You're done. As a party Democrat, you're done. You don't stand for nothing. The globalists, I don't call it globalists, the cats have completely taken over the party. You stand for nothing. Nothing but crazy talk. Transgender, homosexual, this, no. You don't stand nothing nobody wants or needs. You made yourself irrelevant. You're going to implode on yourself. And Trump is already right. That's why all these Democratic states are trying to block Trump from kicking out their illegal immigrants. Because that was a new voting block. I thought that was a conspiracy theory. Yeah, don't gaslight us with your fake media. I'm with Trump. Get them all out of here. Send them back. Well, go ahead, Joby.
California. Let's watch as these liberal witches now call for violence against Donald J. Trump and his supporters.
I can't believe this country did this again.
I can't do this anymore. I'm literally sick. I'm literally sick to my stomach.
I'm going to get drunk today, and I'm going to
exactly right, Jimmy. Yeah, but
I'm fucking angry.
They're undesirable. Exactly, undesirable. Listen, this ugly broad, you ugly broads, no one, please don't, please put your coochie on lock for the rest. Help us out. Go get you a chastity belt. Keep that there, Joey. Keep that there. Open up a tab of say images of an old chastity belt. I don't know if Joby even know what that is. Images of an old chastity. CHASITY, chastity belt.
For cats? I see for cats.
You see
Oh
it?
my God.
That's right, Joby. That's right. Show it. Show the images. Now you broads can get one of these chastity belts. Let me look at Joby's face. That's right, Joby. That's right, Joby.
Oh no. Oh
That's
my
right.
God.
That's right. You can lock your coochie up, Joby, with a lock, and we're not gonna touch it. Go get one of these old chests. That's what they used to do. They used to lock the white woman's coochie up, Joby. Lock it up.
Good luck with that, man. I wanna breathe. I can do that. No way. Nah, nah.
I always love when I show Joey something new and surprise her whole face just like she's like, what? That's right, Joey. Chat.
Good
Them
luck.
them bras can have the chastity belt, Joey.
Yeah, good luck with that. Have fun with the chastity locks. Have oh, 4 years. Oh my God, you're about to be. Oh my God, very nasty.
You
Well,
can you lock your coochie up. Good.
mm,
I'll
very
I'll help you. I'll help you do it, Joey.
very rusty, very rusty. But before I continue this video, let me go through the comments very quickly of everyone as we get into the second hour. Jiba Jaba Karibu Sana. Shout out to Byron Scott. Shout out to Sonic Demo. Shout out to Jason Hill. Shout out to Ricky Snow. Shout out to everyone in the building, all the silent listeners on Twitter, on YouTube, on Rumble, on BitChute, and also everyone on Amazon TV, on Roku TV, on the show page. Literally, and for those who get to catch the show on replay on Spotify and Spreaker. I see Juba Jaba was saying, let me go to the comments. He said Trump's border uh, border says pick Pick says he won't separate kids from parents. He'll send them all back together, as it should, because that is not what Biden wanted. Biden said, if you don't agree to the agenda, your child is going to be taken away from you, and there's no right over that child. That is Joe Biden administration and the rest. But Jib also says old man Bill Orley would be a classic press secretary. Biba says, I noticed this politician poll stopped reporting how many people responded to the poll and they just announced a result. And Jason Karibu Sana once again. Sonic says they're releasing the Epstein list. Of course, that is also part of what Trump is supposed to be
Good.
doing.
Exactly. Good. See, that's what. See, yeah, we know. See, that was the blackmailing they were doing with the little babies, Joey, having sex with the kids. That was,
Yeah.
that's all that Rothschild shit. So, exactly right. That's why they want to stop all this.
Mm-hmm. This also says had some people committed suicide since Trump back. Don't know if it's true. Maybe so. Man, people are going crazy, so I'd not be surprised with such kind of information. Being honest, especially on TikTok, of course, you're gonna get so much information. I think I need to get on TikTok, see the craziness, because I've been seeing just the craziness on Instagram. It's all there. It's everywhere on all social media, on Twitter, on Instagram. Majority of the time, for me, I'm on Instagram, so that's why I've been getting all this craziness, and maybe maybe YouTube and other platforms if I get to check on them. And I also see Jason says, I feel a major energy shift. So many people being nice and paranoid. Some people's hands be shaking. I know. And I also see Jason also says Quincy Jones, 93-year-old self check out. I know that clown is back and on the verge. Ricky Snow says, "Who care if Caucasian do not have babies because the birth rate is 1%? Caucasian men want the women
Exactly.
to have babies, not niggas." And I also see Jason says, "Get ready for another JFK episode of a false flag one." And yeah, I also see Jibajaba says all this for being women are undesirable to begin with. They are doing society a benefit. Damn. And also see says maybe STD rates will drop. God damn. You're crazy. Shout out to Jibaja Mosquito. Karibu sana. Hope you're doing amazing. Good evening to you too. Welcome. We're just sharing some video right here, of course, which is talking about the actions Donald Trump is going to be making, and we've been seeing, or rather, if you've seen the crazy reaction of people online,
That's
the four big movement to be specific,
that's
the four big.
that's General Mosquito's Nigerian girlfriend. She decided to put on a chastity belt for him. But she tried to put on a chastity belt. I'm
God
sorry,
damn!
Jim. That's right. This chastity belt.
Oh my goodness! Shout out to them, man. Chastity belt. I cannot. I love my
Right.
freedom.
To get drunk today, and I'm gonna act like an angry black fucking woman because I'm fucking angry.
For what? God. Oh my God.
Felon! He's a felon!
You know, that's where I'm going to stop it. And the reason I'm going to stop it there is I'm going to share a personal anecdote. Last night, my wife and I attended an event, and we were seated at a table with two gay men, a couple, previously married to women. Both had kids with those women, by the way. Now these men are in their 60s, and they're together. They're married.
Wow.
And one of them was extremely nice. We enjoyed actually both of them talking, but one of them was very receptive to talking about politics. But later we found out that the partner was very deranged when it comes to Donald J. Trump, because he finally joined in the conversation. And he said that Trump is a felon, a liar, a racist, an insurrectionist, and a rapist. And I said, well, that's really interesting. You think he's a rapist. Why do you think that? And he said, didn't you watch the trial? Eugene Carroll? I said, oh, you mean the crazy bat that was awarded $67 million? Happened? She doesn't have a date. She doesn't have a car.
Remember what she wore. In fact, she said she wore a particular dress that wasn't even in production at the time that the event supposedly took place. Strange, the scenario that she gave was almost exactly the same as a plot of a TV show, almost exactly the same, of a person who goes into the same department store, goes to a dressing room, and supposedly is sexually assaulted by a celebrity. She couldn't answer any questions about the actual details. The suit that she filed in front of a favorable judge was funded entirely by Reid Hoffman, a mega billionaire and Biden donor. So it was highly irregular.
These people are all liars, but the point is that the women you just saw freaking out, and the one dude, and the folks that I met last night, the gay couple, at least one of them, he was parroting absolutely every propagandist point that was fed to him over the past 4, 5, 6 years by MSNBC, by CNN, and by the Washington Post. These people cannot think independently, and it didn't matter which point he made and how I combated it. They despise Donald J. Trump, and they believe everything the media told them for the past 4 to 8 years. Jeff?
Yeah, well, and it's really interesting
That's how propaganda works.
Literally everybody that voted for Kamala that's in my circle, and again, it's anecdotal, just like kind of like what you're talking about here, is all of their talking points are just the headlines that they see on CNN, MSNBC, all that kind of stuff. And it's really interesting because it's like they'll throw all these things, and I'm like, you do realize that was debunked. You do realize that Donald Trump didn't actually say that there's good people on both sides, meaning that he's referring to Nazis, because he literally said, I'm not referring to the Nazis. You do realize that the Trump rally at Madison Square Garden was not a Nazi rally. You do you just break all of this stuff down. You're like, all they're doing is just reporting. Just replying and reposting, talking points that they're seeing in the mainstream media, and at a certain point, it's really interesting because you aired all those people that are just losing their mind. And I came to the realization the other day, they've been propagandized, they've been brainwashed by media. Let's just say, everything.
Big Cheese.
Let's say that Donald Trump is actually Adolf Hitler. Let's just say that he is leading a bunch of every single thing that the left is. Let's just say you think that Adolf Hitler, the guy who killed millions of Jews, is now the president of the United States. That makes sense to me. But the reality of it is that what makes it so obnoxious and so absurd is that it's all a lie. It's all a hoax.
Can you hear me, Joby? Not losing. So, same way Big Cheese was talking about. We're talking about people being propagandized too. If you're still here, I think I lost you again, Joby. The internet's not working right. We're talking about people being propagandized too, and it's in all our families. My brother I would tell him something. I would tell this moron. Somebody said, "That's not in the news." I was like, "What, dude? The news is lying to you, stupid. That's not in the news." So, they don't say every time I would tell him something, he'd go look up in the newspaper or go on mainstream media. I had to explain to this idiot, stupid. That's propaganda. Nah, with that shit you say is propaganda. I don't see it in the news. So I know what we're dealing with. And so shout out to the brother. Shout out to you, brother. Yeah, you come in this morning. I got your donation. I seen it. Thanks. Not gonna say your name. You work for the government. Um, Trump just told you he's not gonna bring back Pompeo or Nikki Haley. So that's what you was looking. That's what you were talking about Saturday with me and Big Cheese and 10 Speed and Byron. So he's not bringing him back. They informed him. So don't worry about him, brother. But I've never heard a president say what Donald Trump is saying, what Trump is saying about clean house. That's why they're going crazy. You back, Joby? You back, Joby?
Yes, like Jesus.
Okay. You back.
Yes.
You better be back with
Jesus.
you better be back with your chastity belt.
Oh my God, no. No. I'm not doing that. I don't have a fork. I'm not a fork. I'm not a fork big mover. No, I refuse. No. For me, no, I'm good. Let me God damn.
All right.
Into the lie so much, and they believe it so hard that they truly think
propaganda, dude. That's what.
Yeah, but my internet is acting up. But yeah, we're gonna see how Donald Trump is gonna be moving.
that's what we're gonna have to figure out. How do we overcome? Because
if so far it's just him saying what he's going to do is already making people go crazy like this. Once he passes the bill, we're gonna see more suicidal cases. I bet because if whatever Jason is saying is true, people are already committing suicide because of this. Then people are about to commit more suicide, especially these transgender people. I don't know where they're gonna go. And we spoke about this. We've been talking about this because no more healthcare for you people. No more. Like,
If you're a moron,
when you're, the operations, whatever you got your son.
If you're a moron and you want to kill yourself, who am I to stop you? Who am I to stop you from being a moron?
How much that Donald Trump achieves until we start red pilling people and start waking them up that they've been lied to, which is going to be very, very difficult. Like, we're still going to be polarized. So we're still going to be at each other's throats for the next 4 years. We've got to figure out how to overcome that and.
Well, what's interesting too is that gay couple last night, the more dominant one who has Trump derangement syndrome, he said that he believes that Donald J. Trump is truly evil and doesn't care about anyone but himself. He's a narcissist. I'm loosely quoting. And he said not only that, he doesn't like women, he hates blacks. And I said, well, that's so interesting that you say he hates women. I said, you should watch the statement he just put out about Agenda 47. Jeff, have you seen that? Trump's Agenda 47?
I have looked through Agenda 47 quite extensively, yeah.
Yeah, I should even play it. It's 3 minutes of Trump saying the amazing things he intends to do to flush out the deep state and so many other things. But one of the planks, one of his 10 points he wants to do and implement right away is to get men masquerading as women out of women's sports.
Women's sports.
Protecting women. And I told that to these people last night, but it still falls on deaf ears.
Yeah. Well, I mean, think about it. It's like feminism for the longest time was trying to, at the very least, give women an equal playing field across the board. Obviously, now it's gone to the extreme to where it's like, no, women have to be superior to men to make up for the fact that they weren't for so long. All that kind of stuff. That's fine.
And I feel like that has really worked somehow. That agenda has really worked. Sorry to say, but man, again, I don't know when. I think it was on Thursday or Wednesday. They were having the discussion of Black American women culture, not Black American, but the American women's, maybe at large, the culture. Again, I'll go back to I've seen from this celebrity the disrespect they really have towards men. Like
Of
once,
course.
just because you have money, you've had a baby by man, like that's it. You can just talk crazy, like it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy itself. You know how you can just talk crazy because
Yeah.
so if
That's
he
what.
if he
That's what.
speaks
That's
about
what.
he's
That's what they
supposed
want to make society, Joe. But they want to demasculate the men because if I emasculate the men, men won't fight their plan. Their plan is to take over the world and destroy the world. So men that are masculine are not going to allow you to do that, Joby. So the whole thing's growing up as a man in this society. They make global now to emasculate the men. They say now it's wrong to be a man. Having any kind of masculinity is now wrong. You must be homosexual, and that's the way to be.
it's sad. It's sad. It's sad. And then the fact that uh, they really also focused on the or brought up the agenda of breaking up families, and which has worked. Now we have men who have been
Yeah.
raised like women, which is just
Yep.
true. You know, this is why we have so much. You know, all this transgenderism and all that because
Mm-hmm.
men have lacked the masculinity in their home. So women now feel more dominant than men. They want to
Yep.
pick up the role of being a man. I mean, man, I'm not
Yep.
gonna do that, man. I need a man. I need someone to lead me. Sorry, I'm weak like that. Then call me weak,
Uh-oh.
whatever they
Uh-oh.
call us.
They
I
gonna
need,
come after you. They gonna come after you, Joby.
yeah, I need a man to lead me. That is just the truth. I'm not. I don't want to handle everything by myself. That is just me. As an African woman, I've been raised like that. I want a man who's gonna lead me. Like you're the decision maker of this house, so you're gonna act like
Uh-oh.
it. I'm
Uh-oh,
gonna follow.
Joby. They gonna
That's what
come
I'm.
after you. Them other women gonna come after you.
Come on, are you ready for the? Are you ready for the truth? If you're not ready for the truth, then f off. That's all I'm gonna tell you, because that's the truth. And the truth hurts. You know, you only come after people because the truth is hurt. It's hurting you. It's literally it's pink. It's itching something in you. So that's why you can't handle it. You know? Let me continue.
But now all of a sudden, now it's flipped on its head to where all of a sudden now it's they're fighting nothing. Who's the party that's fighting for women? It's the Republican Party. It's Donald J. Trump. It is not the Democrats. The Democrats are gaslighting women. And all that they have is abortion. And all they do is they just rail on this abortion. They're taking away your abortion rights. It's like, so what about women's rights? What about that baby's rights? Like that's the thing. You have the right, obviously, to bodily autonomy, to decide what you want to do with your body, but you do not have the right to take another life. And there's no form of logical explanation that I've ever heard that can justify it, but people are buying it because all they listen to are the headlines, the overgeneralities. But when you actually dive into the minutiae and the details, it doesn't hold up. But the more that we can get people to actually think through the details, the more that I've been able to wake up a lot of people in my circle of influence, because they're like, I never thought about it like that. I never thought about the detail. I just thought about the overgeneralization. So that's what we need more of, for sure.
The other thing too, I don't mean to keep harping on this gay couple, but it was a very, very interesting conversation, and it was pretty civil for the most part. I just couldn't get the man to understand that Trump, things are going to be not nearly as bad as he thinks. In fact, I assured him things are going to be far better than he thinks in this country. I said, give it 6 months, a year. Maybe we'll see you this summer, and you can apologize to me, because I just assured him it's going to be better than you think. But he said one of the things he was really upset about is that he said, we're a melting pot. Why in the world? What's the problem with the people coming over the border? Why do all the Trump supporters have such a problem with that? We're a melting pot. And I said, well, it's really interesting. You can't be a melting pot when the people coming here don't share our beliefs, they're not vetted, they don't want to be part of our culture. You can't bring in 20,000 Haitians to a place like Springfield, Ohio, when their prevailing religion is voodoo, and expect them to melt in with everybody and everybody's going to be harmonious. And you know what he said
That's
to
a
me? He said,
lie.
that's been
See,
debunked.
pause.
I said, it's
I don't
not
know why
debunked.
people.
We have a
All
friend, my wife's
right,
best friend,
pause
Missy,
that. Pause
lives.
that. Pause that. I think these white people be lying. They turn those Africans in Haiti. The majority religion in Haiti is Christian. So most Haitians are Christian. And Joby can look this up. Do a Google search, Joby. Say, what is the majority of Christians in the Haitian population? These Africans are like all other Africans. They're Christian, not voodoo, which is African. They're scared of African anything, like most African people are. So crackers lying. Everybody always got to catch these right-wing crackers too with their bullshit. It's a lie. I'm in Tampa. Anybody been in Tampa? Got a bunch of Haitians down there, all Christianized. Come from Haiti. And give you a percentage, Joby? Yeah, what's the percentage of Christian Haitians? It's the majority, goddammit. That's what it is. You're practicing the voodoo. You're a goddamn lie.
The same, the 51%.
The
51%.
majority. Okay, so
Then the Roman Catholic, that is yeah. Jehovah Witness, 21%, Roman Catholic, 35%, the Voodoo, that's what they're calling it, 1.7%.
What?
Nothing. It's
Pause it, Joby. Pause it. They're not even holding the majority of damn Voodoo people ain't number 1%, Joby. That's nothing. So I think I always catch these crackers when they lie. This cracker is lying. Never trust these right-wing crackers either. When they talk about black people, they want to throw some nonsense up. 1%, Joby, that's nothing. 1% out of 100, nothing. The majority of you said are Christian, Joby. He would make them look bad. Oh, they're practicing the African voodoo. What, 1%?
They said we
Huh?
they said they're cards. So I mean, right now we know they're gonna say anything, especially because remember they said they're eating cats, they're eating dogs, saying they're eating cats and eating dogs, like to just make them look like they're bad people. There's a time they're talking
Exactly,
about
because they're African. Yeah, because they're African. They're not talking about. They're not. They're not talking about the goddamn Hispanics, the white people that came up in here. They go straight to black people and try to put that bullshit on them. Oh, and the president of the voodoo. And you just seen the population is 1%. That's literally nothing. This crackers are goddamn. I told you, don't ever trust these right-wing crackers either. Both of them are racist toward black people. Don't ever get caught up listening to these crackers because they're racist as shit. Whether it be liberal or conservative, don't ever get caught up in that liberal conservative shit. Don't ever get caught up in that shit because some of their policies benefit us. Yeah, we agree with them, but don't ever think this cracker is your friend. Ever. Don't ever get that twisted. Go ahead, Joey. Voodoo. Most of the Haitians are scared as shit of voodoo. They're turning their voodoo. They're scared as shit to be Africans. You crazy? They ain't practicing that shit. That's a Christian island. Not practicing none of that shit. They're over there practicing the voodoo, you see? And the Haitians are the small minority that's coming in here. Those Haitians came in illegally. Very small legal Haitians up in here. They damn sure not practicing voodoo.
Shout out to Big Cheese in the building as well, Karibu Sana, and everyone who's joining in via Twitter or YouTube. Hope you guys are doing amazing. Big Cheese says.
So what? Where's Joven? I think we got lag, Joven. Go ahead.
I think we have a lag.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think we have a lag because it took time for you to hear me. I can hear that. Yeah, we have a lag. Big Cheese says these women won't vote for a felon, but they'll give their coochie to felons the entire life. Oh my god. Oh
That's
my
right.
god. It's
That's right.
crazy. But also seeing
That's what we say. Oh
to
my God. That's why we need the chastity belt. Stop giving the coochie to felons.
oh my goodness. Good luck to that again. Shout out to 10 Speed, Karibu Sana. Hope you're doing amazing. Jiba Jaba says that man and woman stuck in space. The woman is aging at a faster rate than the man in zero gravity. We are different. Facts. And I
Yep.
also see Jiba John Mosquito say, Joby wasn't you telling Kamlesh, now you get out of here, John Mosquito. I didn't
What's in
say none
campus?
of that
What?
and you so fast.
What's in campus?
Joby
What? What do you say?
wasn't you telling Kamlesh to kiss your Kenyan ass the other day? That wasn't respectful. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. You're capping. And Jiba Jaba says, lie, he just exposed this racism. Haitians are Catholic. Yeah, I've just checked that today.
Exactly. Exactly. Overwhelmingly Catholic. Overwhelmingly Christian. But you always gotta check these crackers. They racism is always gonna be there. Always. Go ahead, Joe.
And so Big Cheese says the Jays empire stupid women to the Jays empower. I think that's what he meant. Stupid
Yeah.
women to lead the rest of women. It is
Yep.
so bad. Many American males of all races can't problem solve without violence or conflict. I've seen that too. I've seen
Yep.
that too, which is so bad. Which is man, it is so bad. It is so bad. I don't know, man. I don't want to talk about that, but anyway, good luck to the women. Good luck to the women
You
because
you
it's
can't
crazy.
talk you can't talk about Joby without you can't talk about a Joby without bringing out that chastity belt.
I've seen. oh my god, I've seen the dominance in women. It's just crazy. It's crazy. I don't want to
Yeah.
be like that. For
Yeah, it's
me, I don't
real.
that. I don't want to fight with no man over nothing. You can't provide. I'm gonna leave you on peace, baby, peace. Not because you're broke, it's because you fail to be a man. Like
Where to be a
this,
leader.
when a man fails to be a man, that we can accept. Like that's for real. Like yo, you're just a
Yeah, you
douchebag.
gotta be a leader.
You go find a
Oh,
douchebag.
oh Joey. You use Somali's term? Somali always calls people douchebags.
Yeah, like
I never heard you ever use that term. That's Somali's term. You're a douchebag.
like like that's what I think they are called. If you fail to become a man and be responsible, you don't understand you need to be a man. That's different. But a man who wants to be a man is trying, but he's not given the chance. Man, it's you the woman who has a problem because you can't.
A douchebag. Is this are you Shamani today? Shamani's turn. He a douchebag.
Yeah, and that's what I've seen with majority. Because once I saw that with one of the American lady rappers, I was like, man, this
Hmm.
is this is effed up. I don't
That's
want to
right.
have. You just
The
had a
undateable.
baby. You just had
Yep.
a baby with this man. Now is this like you just gave birth? Like,
All
it's
right.
too. I don't
And
want to
now
have
he
that.
and now he ain't shit.
Mm-mm, mm-mm. Big Cheese also says the American male has become extremely feminine. Not all of
Yep.
them, though. Not really
Yep.
all of them. Not really all of them, I'd say.
Not all of
I
them, but
don't
a
know.
lot of them though. Everybody, that man just told you he went to the restaurant and the man was there with his gay lover. They both were with women, and they said no, I don't. They decided to have coochie that wasn't with a chastity belt and decided to have asshole instead, Joby.
Oh my
Make that make
god.
sense? All right, exactly. Make
But
it make it make sense, Joby. Make it make sense.
what I'd say, dominating and empowering the women to become masculine is what has now made men to become extremely feminine. And I'm gonna explain. And a good example
True.
is I want to say feminine, but on purpose to be, on the low,
To be,
like, obey
yeah,
the
to be
woman.
weak.
Number
Yeah,
one, because you don't have a job. I've seen the
exactly.
disrespect men face under a woman who pays the bills.
Yep.
One needs to know this is between us, but now the whole world is gonna know if you're not even performing on bed. Like, oh my god, what? You don't pay the bills, you don't perform on bed. Get your
Hmm.
ass out. I've seen all that drama on the internet, and it's real.
All right.
So the
All right.
fact that
That's Shimani. Shimani told you her three: provide, protect, and penetrate. Yeah.
period, the three P's, yeah,
All
that's what she
right.
called the three
That's
P's.
Shimani right there. Get your ass out of here.
Well, it depends how far you come really with a person, and there's hard times. That's one thing I know. This is life. No one
That's
has it
right.
all by
Exactly.
their own. You need help. That's again the real factor of life. You don't have it
Hmm.
together by yourself. You'll need help, and if you can't get help, then have you by yourself. Help you yourself. Don't add another budget or someone who cannot, do that or top on that. I also see Sonic says, he said voodoo kid. Yep,
I
voodoo.
know. He
And I
said
also
voodoo. That's what
see,
I'm saying. He's a damn lie. God damn it. Well, second one down here. I'm in Tampa right now, right well north of Tampa a little bit. This Haitians all right. I know they practice. They're all Christians. They're all in that Jesus shit. They're not practicing no voodoo. And Joe just told you 1%. That's nothing. That's nobody. But they're lying like Joe said to make black people look bad. They're out there practicing their African. Remember, everything African is evil. They're out there practicing because voodoo started in Africa, not in Haiti. They said of course, they brought their traditions from Haiti. From Africa to Haiti, but nobody practiced it because they were told it's evil. Like every
yeah,
African, but like, oh, they practicing their voodoo in Springboro, Ohio. You're a goddamn lie. Them motherfuckers are Christians like your stupid ass. Go ahead, Joe.
crazy. But I also see, Jiba Jabba says, nah, that's General Mosquito saying douchebag. Is that an American term? Or I'd say I've had it a couple of times right here in Kenya. Just, trash type of guy.
They don't. They don't.
Trash.
They don't say that in England. A douchebag. Remember, a douche is what the women use. A douchebag to clean out their coochie. So if you're rotten, that became a term there. That's an old American term. I thought they said it in England too. So they call you a douchebag. You damn douchebag.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it too. Let me tell you, say it a lot. The J's say it a lot. You old douchebag. The J's say. I don't know. It might have been about the Jays. The Jays say it a lot. The cats with that, they use that term a lot. Oh, douchebag.
John was Jiba Jabba says it is an American term, a stupid or a fool. Well, I'd say for us, we'd say it's a trash. You're more of not an idiot,
Yeah,
not a
yeah,
fool,
trash.
like a
Yeah.
trash. So to say, but yeah, because you can do nothing. Like you just you just have the symbolisms of a man, but nothing to apply. The simple terms, literally. And I also see Big Cheese says, Joby, when I say feminine, I mean resulting to violence or small issue and being lazy or depending on women. Yeah, okay, yeah. I get that's why I'm saying okay, I get that. Okay, I get that. But also what I explained, I feel like has also led to that because the fact that the woman is the one doing everything, she's gonna control you around. I've seen a video that's really disturbed my head so
Mhm.
bad. Um
What was that?
okay, was it? I've seen that because also that is also affecting Africa. I'm not gonna cap. That has come to a point where I'm seeing it also affect
Of course.
Africa.
Of course, they're
Now
moving to Africa. They
the
always
celeb
try it here first, and they go to where the majority of Africans at. Of course.
yeah,
Go
the
ahead.
celebrity women are also encouraging other women, it's okay to just have a baby by a man, dump them.
Hmm.
It's not okay to have a
Hmm.
stable marriage. Marriage is not workable and all that. Just because you
Yep.
have money, don't let a man tell you anything and all that.
Yep.
I've been saying that with our women too. It's applying in Africa too. But
Yep.
what I'm saying, and also understanding what you're saying, Big Cheese, with what I explained. Now, the fact that a woman is, you are under a woman's power. Let me just say that. you forget that you're supposed to be masculine. You forget your masculinity. So you end up
Mm-hmm.
now becoming more dominated and can't even wear the masculinity anymore, because even this woman, it gets to a point where you're exposed, because that's what I've seen in America, to be specific. Okay, this woman is going to be talking trash about you to her friends, to your
Mm-hmm.
co-workmates, maybe your workmates
Of
too,
course.
even if you're working the smallest job to provide, it doesn't add up, because she has the bigger bag than you, so she's going to talk shit about you. How do you
Yep.
become masculine after that? Big cheese, explain.
She gonna tell
Like,
you. She gonna tell you. I'm dealing with main character syndrome around this bitch. That's right.
how do you become masculine after that? Because I don't see you before you get back on your feet. You're already emotionally, mentally. I feel like you've been beaten down as a man. That is just how I'd see it. Like
Well, that's true.
you've
That's a
been
fact. That's what
beat.
that's why I exist. That's true, Joby. That's why society's been based like that. That's true.
Yeah. Shout out to Ansanken. One, nice to see you today on today's conversation. Joe Mosquito says, thank you for confirming Jibba Jabba. I often hear it in Italian gangster films like Scarface, etc. All right. And I also see Ansanken on says, happy Veterans Day, everyone. All right. Happy Veterans Day. I don't know what that's about. I'm about to check it up. Not sure what
That,
that's even.
there's a holiday for everybody who served in the military, Joby.
All right. Shout out to you, Mr. Black on Fire. Happy
Yeah,
Veterans Day.
they didn't get nothing to me. I ain't getting no day off. Yeah.
But still, happy Veterans Day. And I also see General Mosquito says that's why they are now doing the swilling passport bros now.
And
Yeah.
but that's not the swirling thing. If you're gonna be a passport, bro, there's too many black women on the planet, so you don't have to swirl. That's your coonage. You already was a coon. Ain't the black woman? I can't get along because there's too many other black women out there. You can go to Africa. You can go to Colombia. Remember, because they first started going to Colombia way before Brazil. Colombia was the spot because there's beautiful black women in Colombia, and they were still feminine, still agreeable. They wanted to be women. And then people start finding about Africa, Kenya, beautiful women, South Africa, beautiful women. This beautiful African is just beautiful women. So this is bad for the African American woman because now she got competition. You can't call other women around the you go be with these third world bitches. You can't call nobody no third world bitches. An African like you can't shame me for going to be with another African. You the one all fucked up and out of control and masculine. So I'ma go where the black woman fits me. If I'm African, all black women are mine. You can't shame me about going to get an African woman. Motherfucker, that don't work on me. Because those are all my women we were in Africa. That's all women that are African are mine. You get shit. South Africa, Kenya, Brazil, Colombia, Jamaica, wherever. Black women are black women. They mine. They belong to me. Goddamn. I'm not going to get no Asian women or no white women. You can have, but African. That's why that dude got embarrassed. That black coon. Oh, let me see if Joey can find this video. Let me see. That black coon with them passport bros. He thought because he's you already considered ugly and a simp here among black women. You thought you going to Asia? You're gonna be saying, "Oh, I'm gonna go give me an Asian woman that show me some respect." The lady told you you're ugly, and my friends think you're ugly. He said, "Oh, that's so disrespectful. You need to stop." He said, "No, we're not gonna stop. You're still ugly." And he left. I'm just sure we can find this video on YouTube. He said, "You're still ugly." He saw him walking up the street. He wasn't passport, walking up the street looking all sad and shit. He's not going to Asia because he's already a simp. He's already goofy. He's not going to Asia. That would give him, other women wouldn't know he's still a goofy simp. So he said, "So you know how disrespectful it is to call me ugly in front of your friends, but they call you ugly too. I'm just letting you know you're ugly." God damn. That's disrespectful. You need to apologize. She said, "No, I'm not apologizing for you being ugly." That's your parents' fault. That's your parents' fault. You ugly.
Crazy.
Oh no, Joe.
Big cheese over
Oh, go ahead, Joey.
okay. Which is adds you're 100% correct, Joby. This is why most black men are single, and
Mhm.
it's happening to all races of men now in America. A lot of men are checking out in America. Men can't find us, the third world women, because we exist with respect. But,
That's
we
right.
have no.
That's the problem. Exactly. Third world women exist. You give them a third world. These are cities. You go to Nairobi, you'll get your heart broken. That's a city. Okay, these women are smart. They're not like these African American women. Have been. Listen, I'm gonna keep it 100. If you in the hood with any of these African American women in the hood, they're dumb as shit. You go to any other African nation, because so-called the third world, they're 10 times smarter, 10 times more elegant, and 10 times more feminine. So you don't know what you're talking about. Calling these third world women, you out of your mind. Women are in cities. They're more cosmopolitan than you. Are you crazy?
Oh, Jiba Jiba, you're crazy. Get out of here. Just ask
What he say?
Zo. Hey, you know why he was
Yeah. Ask so, ain't seen so episode. Yeah, that's 2.5 years ago. That's right. Ask so.
Oh my god. But nah, all about the money, bro. We were all about the money, you know. We were all about money.
It was great. Joey, where you at? What you doing? Joey say he walking to the Joey be at the mall. He be no great. Who that? Who that talking to you? What you doing, Joey? What you doing? Zoe wanted to put a chastity belt on Joby.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god. I remember Tony. I forgot about
They told him, like, who's that in there? I said, what the heck? I ain't know what the hell was even going on. I said, what's going on? What's motherfucker going on crazy? Who the hell is that? Who's in there? That's Joby. She gave me about extra one in the house. That's Joby. Are you worried about it? What you doing? I know that shit was crazy going on. That shit was crazy.
I also said Victory says the Jays are excellent at keeping conflicts going between men and women. Yep, I'd say that too. Because their agenda has really been successful. Because to the point where I see the effect in Africa, it has been super, super successful. Because one of the perfect example, she's called Vera Sidika. You know, Vera Sidika is a very big socialite here, and she just had two babies by the same man. Then boom, dumped this man, saying marriage is a scam. You know, if you have money, travel the world, babes. Da, 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 da. Just a lot of crazy stuff, and I'm like, okay.
That's right. So I'm so sorry, Joe. I mean to interrupt you. That's right. I didn't see his comment. Right, I just read it. He's exactly right. That's how I got in the lexicon that voodoo shit through the small hat movies. That's right. I forgot about that. They control all the movies. They did put that in our minds through their movies. You're right. The brainwashing and propaganda, they will show black people and Haitians doing the voodoo. It ain't lying. That shit scared the shit out of me when I was a child. I'm not gonna lie. I said, man, that voodoo dangerous. Why are these Africans always doing these voodoo and this crazy shit? It affected me too. I ain't gonna lie. That shit scared the shit out of me. So good luck. So shout out to the small hats. They got my ass with that shit. Hey, the black people, they voodoo. I said, oh man, that shit evil. It's wicked. Voodoo's actually good. That's how that propaganda works. They had me scared as shit even say the word voodoo. Man, man, shit, you say that shit to my brother, that nigga jump out the window. You better wait me talking that voodoo shit.
And second one says he saw Zo on the YouTube streets a month ago. Shout out to him.
Where was he at? Where was that? What channel was he on? Where was he at? What channel was he on the second one?
Oh my god.
You know he sneaks in there from time to time to see Joe and talk shit. Motherfucker, no good bride thinks she's slick and shit. And don't say nothing.
Good luck to you. I like stalkers. I like me some stalkers because you got some energy. I like these stalkers. Like you really have a lot of energy.
That motherfucker went crazy when he found that dude in Joby's house. That shit was crazy. I know what the hell was going on. What is happening?
He was mad. He was mad. He was mad because I was not picking up the calls. He was mad. He was big
I know.
Victor says, "So I never said anything bad about you. That was Keith, John Mosquito Jiba, and I said nothing
I
bad
never
about
said
you."
nothing. I never said nothing bad, bitch. My God. I know. I know he's that much of a simp. I know he's that. I never knew he was that much of a simp. I didn't know. You know. Now you
He
know.
goes by name Dexter, and yeah, he's on Dawn YouTube. That is on Sanke one.
He goes by what? He goes by who? Game Dexter.
Full of gossip, Black on Fire family. You're so full of gossip.
Oh, he goes by what? Game Dexter. What name he go by?
He goes by the name Dexter, and he's on a YouTube channel called Dawn YouTube.
Oh,
DWN YouTube.
that's his old YouTube channel. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and sneak and spy and see what he's saying. Just be quiet.
Wow. So I never said anything bad about you. Okay, it's not a big cheat for confirming.
I didn't either. Shit.
Confirming that. But before we wind up, time is really, we started a little bit late, but I'm gonna wrap up a little bit early, not to take much time. Keith, what did you want me to find to share before we get to
Oh, go find. I forgot what. Oh, yeah, fine. Go to YouTube and say Passport Bro gets disrespected by his girlfriend in Thailand. Passport Bro called ugly. Passport Bro called ugly by his Thailand girlfriend. And Thailand's Thailand. Passport Bro called ugly by his Thailand girlfriend.
Not cool. Not cool. Oh, not cool.
That shit was hilarious.
Oh shit, fat and ugly. God damn.
Are you gonna apologize? No. That's it.
I'll give you an example. You call me fat and ugly in front of people.
Fat. How about fat and ugly?
What?
Pause it for a second. So you think he'll go to with his little money and it's gonna stop him from being fat and ugly. You still fat and ugly, nigga. So he's sitting there trying to talk to us. You called me fat and ugly in front of other people, your friends. But you are fat. You don't see you're fat? You're fat. Because you came here don't mean you're not fat no more. Because black women in America called you fat and ugly. You still gonna be fat and ugly in another continent. They want to believe, oh, these women treat me better than non-black women. You was already a goofball simp in America. That don't change because you get a passport and fly to you still goofy and a simp, and you're still fat. Have you worked on yourself? You lost some weight? Women know you fat and ugly. You thought, yeah, I'm gonna get over here with my little American dollars, and they're gonna fall all over me. No, they not.
Africa, bring your American dollars to Africa. We'll show you how to invest. Number one, we're very business-minded people. Number one, we don't want you to fail. Because if you fail, I'm not gonna have money to take from you. So please, can you invest somewhere? I want to see you thriving, so that you can keep on. We can thrive together. We're business-minded. Number one, so we're gonna put you on into things. All right. So bring your dollars here. That's one thing I'd advise literally all the black American men. Stop simping with your petty money. Let me just say that.
Damn, Joey, you can't simp up on no coochie, nigga. Either you're man, wherever you go. You can't simp up on no coochie. A woman can smell a weak man. They know you weak, dude. They know you up there begging and you can't get your little dollars will get you some coochie. But they know you a simp. Go ahead, Joey.
That's true. I don't like me simps. No, I don't like that.
Very bad. You really said that?
Yeah.
You did that?
Actually,
Yeah.
we disrespect simps. That is just the truth. I'll disrespect the shit out of you. Take it from me. Ask Zoe again, because he was a big simp. Yeah, you had it from me. Big simp.
All right. Radio spec.
Pause that, Joby. You decide to go there. She didn't make you come. You decided to go there and find your coochie among them people. She never asked you to come. She didn't know you. You didn't want to go to other black women. All the places you can go around the world. Kenya, Ghana, a lot of them finally showed up in Kenya. Kenya, Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa, Colombia, Brazil. Black women. Your coon ass decided to go, and you're going to get mad about her because there's no other people like you in her country. You're not, it's not an African country. You know where you were going, you simp ass nigga. You know where you was going. And look at her. My God, you travel around the world for that? Good luck, you goopy nigga. Oh, man, good luck to you. Yeah. Anyway, good luck. Yeah. Anyway, but good luck to you. Ugh. So that's what you decide. That's good to you. Hey, I got my. Hey, I hope you ain't trying to flex on nobody with that woman. Good luck to you. Anyway. All the beautiful African women in goddamn Africa all looking like Jobies and shit. You know, you crazy? You know, give Joby. I said I've been going after Joby, so I'm gonna give Joby a good one. Joby, I've been throwing under the bus. All the beautiful women in Africa, like the Jobies and shit. You can't, and you go get that. And you come up, why you call me a fat, ugly in front of your friends, in front of people in my country? That'll be rude. No, it's not. That's why you're there. Because the black women in America would call you fat and ugly. That's why you took your ass over there. So what you're saying is a lie. The black women in America wasn't checking for your goofy ass. That's why you left and went over there. And you figured, well, the black women are rough on me, and I haven't decided to do something about myself, clean myself up. So if I go to Colombia, Brazil, Africa, they're gonna laugh at me too. Well, let me get this non-black woman and see what happens. And when you got there, you get mad. And her culture, she hasn't seen a bunch of black people. She's in Thailand, dummy. Thailand. And there are a bunch of black people in Thailand. So you talk about my complexion and I'm a visitor. Oh, she gonna tell you I ain't tell you to come here. You can go. It's gonna be a bunch of you black coons showing up now. It's a bunch of you black coons showing up in Thailand now. You know, and I ain't get another one who got money who ain't fucking ugly and fat. So you can't change that you're ugly and fat, dude. People call you that. So go stop eating all the cheeseburgers and KFC chicken. Try to drink some water. You know, get yourself together. Go ahead, Joey.
I'm a black man in this country, and they're already looking at me differently because I'm 6'4". I am dark, and when you say, "Oh, he's ugly," you start feeding the stereotype that if you're light skinned black, you're prettier versus dark skinned black.
That's what they believe. I mean, you again, pause again. You took yourself there. That is their culture. They do believe black is bad. You can go anywhere in any African country and get you a black woman. You don't want that. Okay? So you can't cry wolf about going to somebody else's country and get mad about the way they feel about black people. That's their country. They got the right to feel what they feel. All the black countries you could have went to, you said, nah, I don't want to be no black woman. There you go. So you get what you deserve. And you crying like a simp. So right there, she's already, you understand Asian culture. I'm going to tell you, because a lot of you morons have never been to Asia. Asian women can't stand weak ass men like you. They can't stand your ass. I'm gonna tell you 100. They can't stand your ass. They can't stand weak ass. You then you're black too. You know, you said this to me. You told me I'm black and ugly. You told me. She like, you see her face? You see her face? Like she like, I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck what you talking to me right now. Go ahead.
I know.
Go ahead.
I looked at her and I'm like, I can't remember the last time I looked at a man like that with so much disrespect. Because I really.
Oh, let me jump froze.
I must really, really, woman. Let me wrap it up. Let me round up the video.
Yeah, go ahead.
People are already looking at me. How am I supposed to feel when you talk in your language and then
I don't care.
you go, I
Yeah,
said to her,
exactly.
you
Look
are
at the face.
ugly.
Exactly right, Joby. See her face.
I
She
didn't
don't give a shit this bullshit he's saying. Exactly right, Joby. Go exactly right.
have any context. I don't know what you're
Like, shut up and go. Go back to where you came from.
talking about. I don't know it's a joke. It
See,
sounds like
Joby can look at that woman's face and know what she's saying. That's exactly what she's saying in her head. Exactly,
Like,
Joby.
I don't hear goddamn thing. Like, you is weak, you is a simp, you is fat, you is ugly. Like, get out of my face. That's what I'm saying.
And that's what happened. Remember, because at the end of it, he's walking by himself up the road. She said, I think I might have to end this. She said, bye, bye, nigga. So what?
That's even the worst. Like, yo, go to the gym immediately after that. Like, go look better for yourself, not even for anyone, for
Yeah,
you.
she told
That's
she told him bye, Joe. But he was walking up the street all sad, looking crazy. Like she didn't
trigger
care.
you. That should trigger you big time. But as we wrap it up, I see Ansankeron says, never, I've never seen a round face Vietnamese in my life. Okay. And I also see, yeah, please don't talk about the KFC. That's my favorite. Actually, I'm craving KFC right now. I'm going to have some chicken. So, yeah.
You talking about the wine beef? You talking about that? You talking about that fat motherfucker that's part of Tariq Nasheed's entourage? That fat non-funny comedian. That's the guy you talking about? That's the one. That's not. That's not Zoe. That's second one. That's that fat unfunny motherfucker. That's part of Tariq Nasheed's entourage. That fat motherfucker had it years ago. He said, "You unfunny fat motherfucker. You better go about your business, boy. I'll make you cry because you ain't seen your dick in 20 years, nigga. You better go on about your business, your fat ass. You ain't seen your dick in 20 years, nigga." Come on. When I Judge Joe, but remember, he's got Judge Joe on his show all the time now, too. He's like, why you got Judge? This is behind the scenes. He opened his fucking mouth and I left his ass crying. Said, motherfucker, you fat motherfucker, you ain't seen your dick in 20 years. You better get your ass out of here. I'll hurt your feelings, boy. Judge, like, Keith, stop. Go ahead. Keith, go ahead, stop. He's okay. He's cool. Stop. Say, yeah, you better control this fat nigga. I seen him pop up years later with Tariq Nasheed, this non-funny fat motherfucker.
Ikan says, Karibu sana Ikan Fire. He says, remember the voodoo doll? If you stick a needle in it, you get hurt. That's
Yeah, all that shit scared me. All that shit. I'm talking about that. All the movies about voodoo scared that shit out of me.
Big Cheese also says, I've seen him on 90 Day Fiancé show. He's lame as hell. That's why he can't get a black woman unless he pay money. He hates black women. That guy,
And that's the
okay.
same guy? Wow, he been everywhere. Shit.
And Ansanken one says he's a bitch maid. He calls his sister for every little thing. God damn. And also, John Mosquito says he got his wake up call. Unfortunately, yeah, he got a wake up call. Unfortunately, that's what you're saying. I hope, because he looks dumb enough to still go do the same mistake. Because he's a simp. A simp will forever be a simp. You know. That's forever be a simp. You're not gonna change. Big Chizo says, Joby, a lot of black guys are like him who get made fun of who get made fun of growing up, or and end up hating black women. He's goofy because he's fat and unhealthy. So of course you're gonna end up hating yourself. Personally, I've said this a couple of times. I'm not doing no fat. I'm sorry. Unhealthy person, I don't like that. That is so no. I went out from my teenagehood. The moment I saw a fat black a guy tried to hit me up and he was getting married the next
Yeah.
Saturday. He was a teacher to me, a voice coach of mine. I was like, bruv, never ever mind. I dislike fat men from here. Like that was a turn off like for me. So I don't like nah. You're not gonna get a with me. We're gonna go to the gym. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
or I'm gonna start putting lime on of your food. Every food you eat, I'm putting lime. Like, I'm not handling food.
Joby gonna have lime and she gonna have that chastity belt on.
Hey, yeah, like yo, if you're not, I'm gonna have to chastity belt if you're getting fat. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm too petite to have. I'm too petite to have 90 kgs on top of me or 100 kgs. I'm so sorry. Like me, I want to breathe. Okay, I want to breathe. And I also see Bichi says, "Oh, you're cool with the men. I don't care what Jerome Mosquito says about you." And Sankewa says, "Yeah, Zobi in his chat." Jiba says, "Joby, what if he owns a string of KFC restaurant? It's you own it. You don't overeat. Let me eat, okay? And I'm not eating to get fat. I like KFC, but look at me. I'm maintaining, honey. So keep up, keep up." Yo, keep up. I'm not doing none of that. But anyway, family, we're wrapping it up right here with today's conversation. It's been an amazing. Thank you to everyone who has been here. We've been almost 30 of us straight on YouTube. Shout out to everyone. If you're new, kindly subscribe. And if
So,
you have
so,
our
so said, you only date fat white women. No, he got to worry about his He got to worry about his Nigerian woman beating his ass. You remember that?
oh no. Don't
I
worry. He
know.
has the Chester belt on, John Mosquito.
I
Don't
know
worry
that
about it.
chastity belt. You got the key to that
Chastity
chastity belt,
belt.
Mosquito.
Yeah. Chastity belt. But family, remember to download our application. For those who do not have our app, if you're new here for the first time, kindly rush to the Google Play Store. Is where you can find us. Ensure you stay with you have our application so that you can stay connected on all the shows, all the amazing expected shows that we can't also air right here on YouTube. We're talking about the mainstream media, which is still fully modely controlled. So of course we are shadow banned. You're not gonna get notifications. You're not gonna maybe not see us live. Sometimes you have to
And Tim,
search
you
to
wasn't
get
you
us.
wasn't here yet, 10 Speed. This is guy that was going after Joby, right? His old sub back in the day was going after Joby. And so let me do a quick show. He was going after Joby. First, he was going after another one of my employees, little girl named Katie. So Katie was housing him too with money, right? So Katie was hey, you don't have money here every Friday. I'm gonna stop talking to you. Stop calling me. So he was sending Katie and Katie's boyfriend money. So and then talking about how many babies you want and what we're gonna do, right? And
Oh,
so
Katie's boyfriend. I don't think Katie's boyfriend knew.
her boyfriend didn't know. I thought he knew.
I don't know.
She
I
said,
doubt it.
"Yeah,
I don't
yeah, you know, because remember, because he was buying dresses. Because first, I didn't know. I said something fishy going on with this damn Zoe and Katie. Something happening.
He didn't
I was
know.
picking it up,
He didn't
huh?
know. He didn't
I
know.
did. I didn't know. I know. I said I didn't know until I finally knew. I said, oh. I said, that's when I brought because I asked. I said, Katie, you got something going on with Zoe? She said, yeah, you're not gonna fire me. Or I took advantage of him. I said, you know, how many of you was there that day? Were you there that day, Joe? She said, I said, hey, Teddy, you got something fishy going on with Zoe in the chat room? She said, yeah, Keith, I took advantage of him. I said, God damn. So when I confronted, I said, Zoe, I told you, that's a no-no. You don't do that. And so next thing, Joby said, nah, he's coming to me now, Keith. Can you mind if I mess with him? I said, nah, he's stupid. I said, Joby, he's not that stupid. Here, he's not this. Yeah, he is. I said, Joby. That's what I said. If you're gonna be, we be honest at Black Empire. I said, Joby, it's not gonna work. He said, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I'm gonna teach him a lesson. He's coming after me now. I said, Joby, it's not gonna work. So I just said, okay. And when Joby did, I didn't pay no more attention to it, right? It was like what 6 months later. And so remember, he was on there. When Tony was over Joby's. He started going crazy. I didn't know Joby was still fucking with the. I know the shit was still going on. I didn't know it was still going on. So he said, "Who's that?" I said, Wait, what's going on? Who's that in there with Joby?" I said, "What? Why you care? What you talking about, man? Why you care who's in Joby's house? That's Joby. Boy, what are you talking about? Who's in there? What you talking about, dude?" And so he caught himself without kidding, I said, "Oh, this motherfucker, they caught himself." Okay, so then and then I blocked him for a second. I said, "Yo, but you still fucking with this dude?" Yeah, but I let him go. He crazy. Just he crazy.
I didn't know what was going on because I think my data or something happened during the live chat because it was
Yeah.
Tony on, then I was there. And then I think I came back, then found all that crazy thing going on. I didn't know what happened. Then I found your text like, are you still? I'm like, yeah, this. He got mad because I was not picking up the calls and all that.
Exactly. I wasn't aggravating nothing. I didn't know what was even still going on, Joe Mosquito. Joey just told me she was gonna mess with him and teach him a lesson. This like 5 months later. I didn't know that shit was still going on. And he called it, and then she had Tony there, and Tony was talking like, and he started going crazy. I'm like, what is going on? And then, I said, so I remember I ejected him from the show, and I talked to Joe. I said, Joe, you still messing with this dude? He said, yeah, I got rid of him. No, he crazy. That's what's going on. He came up with some. He came in there with some jealous rage. I didn't know. That's why I was all surprised.
It was the same day I went to see my brother. Then I passed by the mall to take some pizza. Then I think I was delivering a cake. I can't remember, but I had a bunch of things I was delivering to my brother at that time.
Yeah.
Then passed the mall. Then someone talked to me on the mall because he was on the phone, right? So
Yeah.
someone talked to me on the mall, like, and I replied back. So he got mad. From there, he just got mad. He's like, "We're talking to you're approaching everyone on the mall. You just say hi to everyone." I'm like, "Excuse me, excuse me. You think you're talking to me? Like your work is to send money. Your work is to send money, not to ask me about other people."
They must have sent me my. Remember, yeah. And remember, he said, I only sent her $50. Joe said $50 hell.
I'm not your girlfriend, and as a matter of fact, for me, I was dating, so my man knew what I was doing. So like, 'cause I was dating Wallace at that time. Like, bruv, I
Yeah.
don't teach someone a lesson. You on for the game? I explained the whole situation. It's from Katie to this. You okay? Yeah, cool. So I told you, I
Yeah.
went to.
Yeah. I thought Joe was gonna mess him a little while and leave it alone. I didn't know it was still going on like 5 months later. I had no clue. So when he came in talking crazy, like, hey man, what the hell is going on here? What's going on? And so he said, well, I ain't never give her nothing but $50 anyway, her lying ass, right? So
Wow, I got a lot of clothes with those money. Like, yo, you have no idea. We
I
got
know.
clothes.
And Joe,
This money was for
and Joe,
clothes. For this time.
and
Like,
Joey said, $50. Remember, you guys remember on the show? Remember, Joey said $50 hell. So I said, God damn. So how much money you get this? How much money you get this nigga for? God damn.
every Friday, he used to send like $65.
Mm.
Sometimes he could send $100. Like, it depends
Ah.
how good he has money. Like, because he used to tell us like every Friday is getting paid. So yeah, every Friday, honey, put our M-Pesa on load.
I would call you said, if you don't got no money, don't call me. Don't call me without no money. I said, damn. So
Every Friday,
I didn't think it,
every Friday, I'm like, oh, okay, fine, all right, okay, let's go. But yeah, don't do that. Don't come here acting or being stupid. Your money is
I didn't
gonna
know.
go.
She should have put Job in Simp Chronicles. I didn't know he was doing. I knew. I said it wouldn't work again. I said, Job, it's not gonna work again. He knows now. He said, yeah, I'm gonna get his ass. So Joby didn't never mention to me after that. I thought she fucked with him, get a few dollars and that's it. Cause I wanted to teach him a lesson. I told him that's a no. You don't mess with my employees. That's a no. Cause I don't want them taking money from nobody. I said, no, don't do that. So that's why Kay said, you gonna fire me now? I said, no, I ain't gonna fire you. Cause I told his ass that was a no. He went behind my back and tried to be slick. And so if he got he got. That's on him.
You're crazy. This is a good chapter for my book. Yeah. I was telling him maid's dirty panties. Joby was selling him her maid's dirty panties. That's like
No, Joey don't understand that. Okay, Joey. Remember when Canvas and him talking about asking me that crazy shit? Do I sniff women's panties? Like hell no. Most men sniff women's panties. He said instead of he said since Zoe's a simp, he would think he would ask Joby, mail me your panties instead of mailing yours. You took the maid's panties and mailed that to his ass. This guy.
What kind of fetish is that? Don't smell my panties. I don't care. Like, don't smell my no, please don't. No.
That's what men. That's what white men like to do. I guess cameras get you smell somebody's pants. Remember they asked me that crazy? I said hell no. I'm not doing shit like that.
No.
So
yeah,
so
I'm like
so
dumpy after that. Like what the heck? What kind of fetish is that?
So what he's saying, since you don't want to be fucked up with Zoe, and Zoe like, yeah, Zoe, but you got some panties I can smell, you got some panties I can sniff. You said, yeah, I got some panties. And so instead of sending yours, you don't give a fuck about them, you get the maid's panties and send them to him. Now he's in Colorado sniffing the maid's coochie. Oh yeah.
He better be sniffing those chastity belts. Like, he better be that's what we better be doing. But anyway, family, much love. See you guys tomorrow.
Oh yeah. This is Joby's coochie right here. It's the old maid's coochie.
Oh my God. Much love. See you guys on the Today show. Thank you so much for keeping the conversation alive and fun. I appreciate you guys. Shout out to Dromos, Jibba Jabba, Big Cheese, 10 Speed. Shout out to Ricky Snow. Shout out to
Exactly right, Jimmy. Jimmy Skinner, you panty smelling simp. You
crazy. Shout out to Jason Hill, all the silent listeners, Sister
I like when we get Joby. You're like, what? That's right.
That's crazy. Much love. Have yourselves a beautiful day. God damn.
You panty smelling simp, you panty smelling simp, you.
Real shit.
Crazy. Joby said you can't smell no coochie with a chastity belt on, nigga.
Real big. I know one day I would do it real big. Real shit. Nighttime. We even see the stars, but we still wish. Real shit.
That was Tepo Simona, something like that. Tepo Simona, something like that. Panty. That's right. That's right, Jibba Jabba. Panty juice. That was Zoe. Zoe was in there. Joby, you giving my panty juice away, Joby? How dare you? talking to niggas in the mall, giving my panty juice away. you simp ass nigga, you.
Panties for life, Jiba said. Oh my God.
Real big. Real big.
Yeah, Zoe was mad. Zoe was mad he didn't never get to smell that Joby booty juice. God damn it, my money. I ain't sip no booty juice. You nasty nigga, you.